Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video tutorial, I'll show you how to fix Marvel Token Fighting Souls open beta game lagging or freezing low FPS stuttering issue on PC. So let's go through the methods. So the very first thing is to check system requirements of the game. So after searching for the game on Steam, you just have to go below, and here you will find this minimum as well as recommended requirements to play the game. So make sure you check all the required specs before you launch the game, and after that try to play it and check if you can play the game or the game is launching or not. If not, move to the next method. Well, the next method is to allow the game through firewall. So for that you have to go to the search option. After that, search for Windows security. So search for Windows security over here. Now here you have to click on firewall and network protection. Click on allow an app through firewall. After that, click on change settings, and here you have to check whether the game is listed or not. So first of all, search for the game. So the game is listed over here. If you cannot find the game, click on allow another app, click on browse. After that, go to the game folder, select the application, add it to the list over here. After adding it, select the game, make sure both private and public boxes are ticked, and after that click on OK. Finally, launch the game and check. If not, next method is to run game from the installation folder. For that, go to Steam under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage, now click on browse local files. This will take you to the game folder where your game has been installed. Here is the game application, double click on it and then check if the game is launching or not. If this doesn't work, you should run the game as administrator. For that, select the game exe file, right click on it, click on properties, click on compatibility, and here you have to select run this program as an administrator, click on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't work, come back again, select run this program in compatibility mode. For select Windows 8 or Windows 7, hit on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check. If this also doesn't work, come back again, select disable full screen optimization, hit on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check if it's working. If this also doesn't work, come back again, uncheck all of these, hit on apply and OK, and move to the next method. Well, the next method is to modify launch options. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties. Under general, here you have to type -dx11 and then check if the game is launching or not. If it doesn't work, come back again, type -dx12 and then try to launch the game and check if it's working. If this also doesn't work, come back again, type -windowed, and after that launch the game and check. But if this also doesn't work, come back again, remove the launch option and move to the next method. Next is to delete EasyAntiCheat folder. So for that, you have to first go to the game folder where your game has been installed. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage and click on browse local files. Here you can see EasyAntiCheat folder. You have to first delete it. You can take a backup of it, and after that click on delete option. Now after deleting the anti-cheat folder, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. So doing this will verify the game files as well as reinstall the EasyAntiCheat files and restore the missing files, and after that try to launch the game and check. If not, next method is to update your graphics card. So for that, go to the search option, search for device manager. Now here you have to expand a display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver and then click on search automatically drivers. So this will check and update your graphics drivers. After that, launch the game and check. NVIDIA and AMD users, go through the link already given in the description and you can easily update your graphics card from there. Now after the website opens, this kind of interface will open. Here you have to enter the graphic card details manually. After that, click on find option and wait for some time. Now here you will get your graphics card details or several others. Select your one and after that click on view option, and after that you will get further details also, including a download option. So download your graphics card, after that update it and then try to launch the game and check if it's working now. If not, next is to run Steam as admin. So this is also an important step. If the issue is still going on, then you should run the Steam as administrator. So for that, go to the search option, search for Steam, and here you can see run as administrator. Simply click on it, and after running Steam as administrator, now again launch the game and check if you can play it. If not, next is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users, just you have to go to Steam and under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties. Under general, here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in game option. If this option is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. Once you disable this, now launch the game and check if it's working. Similarly, for GeForce Experience users, open GeForce Experience, tap on Gear icon beside username, click on General and switch off in-game overlay options as shown in the picture. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab, switch off enable in-game overlay options as shown in the image. Next is to run SFC scan. So for that you have to go to the search option, search for command prompt, and after that here you have to copy and paste this command. So simply copy and paste this command, and after that press enter. So this will scan for any corrupted system files and replace them automatically. After that, launch the game and check. Next is to update system BIOS. For that, first you have to check your motherboard model. Now visit set support page and download the latest BIOS. After that, follow the official instructions for BIOS flashing. Finally, restart your system and test the game. Next is to verify integrity of game files. For that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files, and then click on verify integrity of game files. So this will check and verify the game files. You have to wait for some time, and after that try to launch the game and check. Next is to disable third-party overlay applications. So if there is any third-party overlay applications enabled such as NVIDIA Shadow Player or MS Afterburner, then you should disable it. This can lead to unexpected issue while playing the game. Next is to update Windows. Make sure your Windows is up to date. For that, go to the search option. Now search for settings. After that, here you have to click on Windows Update option. Click on check for updates. This will check and update your Windows to the latest version. And after that, launch it and check. Next is to install Visual C++ files. So for that, I have already provided the link in the description. You just have to copy and paste it in your browser. So after the website opens, go below. From here you have to click on the link to download Visual C++ files. Once it is downloaded, you have to open it. You will get a repair or install option. Click on it. Click on yes. Now wait for some time. And after it is finished, close this. After that, you have to restart your PC. And once your PC restarts, again log into the game and check if the game is launching or opening or not. If not, next is to change virtual memory. So for that, go to the search option, search for view advanced system settings. Here you have to click on settings, click on advanced, click on change, select the drive. After that, select custom size. In initial size you have to type 12288, and then maximum size you have to type 24576. Now click on set and then click on OK. After you have done this, now launch the game and check if it's working. If not, next is to perform a clean boot. For that, you have to press Windows plus R and have to type msconfig, enter it. You will open system configuration page. Here you have to click on services tab, click on hide all Microsoft services, click on disable all. After that, go to the startup tab, click on open task manager. Here also you have to do the same thing. You have to select the application, and after selecting the application, click on disable. After doing this, go back. Now here you have to click on OK, and after that launch the game and check. Next is to run game on dedicated graphics card. So for that, go to the search option, search for graphics settings. After that, here you have to add your game to the list. So for that, you have to click on add a desktop app. After that, you have to go to the game folder where your game has been installed, select the application. So here you have to select the application, add it to the list over here. Now after you add the game to the list, select it, click on the arrow icon. Under GPU preference you have to select high performance, and after that try to launch the game and check. But if the issue still continues, then you are suggested to reinstall Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls open beta game. For that, go to Steam, under library section. Here you have to select your game, right click on it, click on manage. Now click on uninstall and again click on uninstall option. So this will remove the game from PC. After that, restart your PC once. For that, click on the Windows icon, click on power and then select restart. So this will restart your PC. After your PC restarts, launch Steam, log into it, and again reinstall Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls open beta game, and finally click on the play button to check whether the game is launching or opening or not.